Who is that?
Yes, Rasta people, right? It's Rasta people worldwide. And those that love justice and integration worldwide. After 60 years of Rastafarianism, they are doubly incorporated. Just realize that there will be no repatriation in our lifetime. Reason Ethiopia have a problem. The only man who support repatriation in our lifetime is Emperor Selassie I. The present government, the Marcus, Stalin's government in disguise of democracy.
Jason, yo, stop.
Doesn't care about it. There can be no repatriation without the current council become active in the struggle and resurrect back that concept that is Imperial Majesty laid out for repatriation. It's not going to show itself today. That is why we are calling a conference March to outline to the membership of the Rasta movement worldwide and people who's interested in the Rastafari movement why there can be no repatriation in our lifetime. This is something that you have to understand. Repatriation come 60 years ago. It's Imperial Majesty give Shasha money. No, the Amaro people and the Amaro people want it. And the present Prime Minister, the former Prime Minister, Haile Miriam, doesn't have that interest. The present Prime Minister wants to become king. So that is why repatriation will never happen in our lifetime until we have liberation or restoration of the dynasty of Selassie I and constitutional monarchy. So we're not going to make a lot of statement on this thing because it's March 2019. We don't want to inform you and bring you up to date that you can understand and prepare yourself for the eventuality. Give thanks to His Imperial Majesty, Selassie I living. Blessed be Jah.
Rastafari, Emperor Selassie I living.
Greetings again in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Selassie I. This is a preamble for the conference in March 2019. The time has come when we as Rastafarians, Haile Selassie I, should be asking the question of our passionate desire for repatriation and our survival as a people. From 1930 to the present moment in time, our cry for repatriation has become domiciled with respect. In 1974 to 1975, the abolition of the monarchy of Emperor Haile Selassie I rule by a proclamation by the Stalinist government has destroyed the hope and aspiration of millions of people. Today, Rastafarians are at a crossroads. The question of where we are coming from, where we are today, and where we are going. Ethiopia has had a long line of kings and monarchs stretching back over 3,000 years. There is no Ethiopia today because the monarchy is absent. What will we tell our loved ones and our families? Are we going to tell them that we made a mistake and failed as how the Christ Jesus movement failed the people who are looking to return to heaven and up until now has not found heaven? Buddha, Rama, and other great seer movements failed. Yet their membership still have faith in their leadership, in their leaders. The Rastafarian movement is different because it is not ecclesiastically organized with a leadership of spirituality. For the first time in the history, there is a Rastafarian doctrine or theology called Rastology, with a spiritual leadership from the Abuna compatible to an overseer. Ezekiel chapter 2 verse 5, and I quote, "And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there had been a prophet among them," end of quote, "yet be able to give the respect spoken of by Emperor Haile Selassie's speech and leadership, and what the leader expects from the membership. The lack of acknowledgement of this leadership has caused a stagnation and a negative development that today the abolition of the monarchy and no repatriation in our lifetime leaves Rastafarians naked and socially and economically displaced. This is why we are calling this international conference to discuss where we are coming from, where we are, and where we are going. The question of no repatriation in a lifetime with the abolition of the Solomonic dynasty cannot be accepted. The Ethiopia of today that we are seeing with the Oromo Liberation Front, OLF, the All People Amhara Organization, AAPLO, and the Tigray People Liberation Front, TPLF, etc., create a problem of over 2 million displaced people, which cannot be solved without the presence of the monarchy. If there is no Emperor Haile Selassie I dynasty, and only the Stalinist Marxist government under the disguise of democracy being pushed by the present Prime Minister who wants to become king with the blessing of his mother, then there is no repatriation. With the setting up his kingdom with his own generals that he pardoned and returned from exile, including Mengistu, the question of Rastafarians in Ethiopia who is not identified as a part of any ethnic groups in Ethiopia, who will represent them? Question. Only Emperor Haile Selassie I. The statement made by Emperor Haile Selassie I in the Parliament of Jamaica in 1966 that Jamaicans and Ethiopians are blood brothers is not supported by the present government. So, repatriation in the eyes of the present government is non-existent. Today, the Church of Haile Selassie I and the Imperial Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated are the only legal entities in the world that represent Rastafarians, whether they accept it or not. Please come to the conference with any opposition to the above statements or questions dealing with repatriation in our lifetime and seeing where we are going in the future with our loved ones and our families. Give thanks. His Majesty.
Rastafari, Emperor Haile Selassie I.